Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So this is the MRE International Ration Pack Day 5, expires in 2023. This was packed in 2022 and as far as I can gather it was a special pack for a distributor who sells it as a SANDF type ration, which means that it is in a box. And it contains a lot of the same stuff, or some of the mains at least, that the SHTF rations do contain. Since we've never actually reviewed an actual SHTF ration on this channel, we only had the Serek SHTF rations, which I'm not sure how close it is to the national SHTF rations that's normally sold, since they are not allowed to tell us. But the stuff is comparable to it, it's just not as much stuff in this. But we are going to have our coffee, it's breakfast. We're going to have our orange cubes. I've decided to eat both of the sweets with breakfast and our granola bar with the peanut butter and chocolate flavor. Then we're going to do our strawberry lactose-free drink. And I'm going to use 2 creamers in this, and I'm going to actually use a bit of hot water to mix the 2 creamers together. Then I'm going to do our banana porridge, which I am frankly not a fan of. And doing that, I'm going to pop in all 4 of the other creamers. I don't know what it is with me and banana. I think I'm being haunted by banana porridge this year. This is one I think I've had in most of my rations. Although it does differ from the ones we get in Serek, and I'm not sure if it is because it's yellow, the thing, or if it's actually yellow maize that they are using in the rations, because white maize and yellow maize does have a different flavor. I can't I'm not sure how to tell them apart, except when you actually look at them and see the one is white and the one is yellow, and I've never done a taste test between them. And because this stuff is so yellow, I don't know if it's coloring or not. There is coloring there, and they don't say if it's yellow maize or white maize. They add it here. But this takes a cup of hot water, cold water. So I'll be mixing this stuff up and I will be back. So see you then. Okay, so how to mix this stuff? Mix it vigorously with a fork. These do mix easier than the stuff that you get into the Ration Pack rations, but I won't say it tastes any better. I think, as you can see, very yellow. As I said, I'm not sure if this is actually yellow maize or just food coloring. I think I might go with both even. South Africa, you normally get white maize. We only use yellow maize when there is a maize shortage. Now I've mixed it a bit, used a bit less water than before, and I still mix it vigorously with a fork. You can still see some lumps. And I added 4 of the creamer sachets here. Why? Simple reason. It takes away some of that banana taste. It doesn't taste that bad. You can of course add some sugar here. I normally don't, because I'm not a fan of sugary porridge. I hate it. It tastes bad enough for me as it is. I don't want to add some more sugar. I know people like this stuff. I don't. Sugar just makes it taste weird. So the coffee, aside from being hot, this stuff cools down a bit because you have to mix it vigorously. This stuff stays hot some. Now our drink. What I did do is I did mix a little bit of hot water with the creamers first this time, to see if and then I mix it with a fork, the rest of the stuff in, so that I don't have a lot of lumps. So let's see if it worked. Still frothy and creamy. The creamer does help to minimize some of that funny maize taste it sometimes have. Much less lumps, although there's still a little bit of a residue. So if you want to mix this with, add your extra creamers into the lactose-free drink, do pop in some just a little bit of hot water first. It will help. Now this is very sweet. And another reason I don't use sweetness here, because already there's a lot of sweetness in this ration. I'm not going to do the Provitas and stuff as I normally do. I don't know if peanut butter banana or nut butter banana thing is a thing, but you can always chuck your nut butter in your porridge. I know some people did it with peanut butter in school. I don't know if the same will go with nut butter, but you might get people to want to do that, then you can. So our granola, peanut butter and chocolate. As I say, this stuff, not really peanut butter taste to me. It's more for me a caramel taste, but then maybe my taste buds are weird. You can see there at the top. Although it does smell nutty, it does break away easily. And again, if I didn't know this was peanut butter, I wouldn't say so. Made me a bit of nutty taste, but it tastes more caramel to me. It's also very sweet. There is a chocolate taste. You do get sort of an oatsy taste as well, which I think dampens down a bit on the peanut butter taste that it might have. It's not bad. You can eat this, of course, in breakfast, or you can keep it in your pocket, although being that there is actual chocolate in there, unlike some of the other, I think, Seric bar or the Ration Tech bars, this will melt in your pocket. Now we get to our orange cubes, and the reason why I haven't had another fruit drink. Open this from the bottom sometimes. So this stuff is literally, according to me, chewable isotonic drink. It smells really fake orangey, very orange, so definitely colouring added here. Now they say there's real orange pulp in there, and it might be because there is sort of a crumbly structure to this. A lot of gelatin, but to it, and a bit of souriness, but to me it really tastes just like gelatinized isotonic drink, which is not a bad thing. I'm not exactly sure how much vitamins are in there, but it's interesting. It will take a bit of melting to get this stuff melting because of the high, it's so gelatinous. It's much more gelatinous than, say, a Jelly Baby. It's more some of those hard Jelly Bear stuff, but not a squishy gelatin. You can see a very, very, very substantial gelatin thing. So what did I think about the breakfast? Not my favorite breakfast item, but I have had worse, believe it or not. Go and check out the humanitarian ration breakfast. I have had worse. That was, I think, the worst thing I ever had. But this, I still don't like it. I would have liked to taste some of the other flavors, maybe a strawberry or a vanilla. They should try. I don't know if they have chocolate maize. The coffee is nice. And you really need the coffee if you do these sweet things. If you're going to have sweet thing in the field, try and have a coffee as well, because everything here is sweet. The strawberry isotonic, lactose-free drink is tolerable on its own, although the creamer does help it. If you, it sometimes can taste a bit watery and mazy. And to get rid of that mazy taste, the same way I do with the porridge, you don't get rid of all of it, but then you're more successful in the lactose-free drink. Chuck 2 of your creamers in, but remember to use a little bit of hot water or boiling just after it boiled, just to get that creamer dissolved. Else, I tried it like last time with the cold water, it will sort of clump. And our chocolate, nice not peanutty taste, but sort of a caramelly taste to me. Not bad. I actually like these cubes. Not everybody does, but it sort of tastes like movable isotonic orange drink, just with a little graininess from, I think, fruit pulp. So that's everything. We are got it in our, as I think this is a I still think this is like, I asked the shop where I got it, any information about these rations. They didn't send me any reply. But anyway, this is a ration in MRE International, which is a South African packing company. Day 5, and as I said, it is, I think, a special pack. These types of rations can also be sold as SANDF type rations, and that is how I bought it. I knew it wasn't real SANDF rations when I bought it. It was just to see what is in their rations. So thanks for watching. Please support my channel. Please subscribe. Please go and donate on patreon.com. The link is on the top of my webpage, or on the YouTube channel page. So thanks for watching, and see you at my next ration review.